I'm going to be reciting Invictus by William Ernest. Out of the night that covers me, black as a pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeoning glee of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of these years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged the punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul.
Hi, my name is Clara, and I'm going to be reciting A Dream Within a Dream by Edgar Allan Poe. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow. You are not wrong, who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet, if hope has flown away, in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is just but a dream within a dream. I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my finger to the deep. While I weep, oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Can I not save one from the pitiless wave? All that we see or seem is just but a dream within a dream.
My name is Bruce, and I'm going to be reciting A Poison Tree. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not, and my wrath did grow. And I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears. And I sunned it with a smile, and with soft deceitful wiles. It grew both day and night, till it bore an apple bright. And my foe beheld it shine, and he knew that it was mine. Into the garden stole, when the night had veiled the pole. In the morning glad I see, my foe outstretched beneath the tree.
My name is Max, and I am going to recite Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. Whose woods these are, I think I know, whose house is in the village though. He would not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.
Hi, my name is Eileen. I'm here to recite My Brother Still Runs Like Rain by Mark Jan Poe. My brother's bone and kidneys must be walking somewhere now, transplanted into other men, perhaps in steady rain the hour before sunrise. The raindrops that hold the molecules that make up the former living thing, now decomposed to ice and steam, then cloud. Soon former raindrops walk the city streets. Soon future raindrops step between the fallen branches over muddy cracks. Somewhere in the world are the raindrops that once formed my brother's water base, in Pascal's too, centuries past. And yet this rain is not the same as that. Infinite liquid fall, just bounce, pool, cover, spread. Run in rivers at the curb. Like my brother used to run at dawn, bare-chested, under buds of water, clinging to the limbs of leafless trees. over streets, counting footsteps, leaping over puddles, chased by clouds, promised downpour any minute now.
Hi, my name is Nancy. Today I will be reciting a poem by Langston Hughes. I went down to the river, I sat on the bank. I tried to think but couldn't, so I jumped in and sank. I came up once and hollered, came up twice and cried. If that water hasn't been so cold, I might have sunk and died. But it was cold in that water, it was cold. I took the elevator, 16th floor above the ground. I thought about my baby and thought I would jump down. I stood there and I hollered, I stood there and I cried. If it hadn't been so high, I might have jumped and died. But it was high up there, it was high. Since I'm still here living, I guess I will live on. I could have died for love, but for living I was born. As you may hear me holler and you may see me cry, I'll be Dodge, sweet baby, if you're gonna see me die. Life is fine, fine as wine, life is fine.
Hi, I'm Michael and I will be reciting a speech by Steve Jobs. I am honored to be here today at your commencement from one of the finest universities in the world. I never graduated from college. Truth be told, this is the closest I've ever been to a college graduation. Today I want to tell you a story from my life. That's it, no big deal. When I was young, there was an amazing publication called the Whole Earth Catalog, which was one of the Bibles of my generation. It was created by a fellow named Stuart Brand, not far from here in Menlo Park, and he brought it to life with his poetic touch. This was in the 1960s, before laptop publishing and desktop computers were invented. So it was all made with typewriters, scissors, and Polaroid cameras. It was idealistic and overflowing with neat tools and great notions. On the back cover of their final issue was a photograph of an early morning country road that you might find yourself hitchhiking if you were so adventurous. Beneath it were the words, "Stay hungry, stay foolish." That was their final issue before they signed off. Stay hungry, stay foolish. And now, as I've always wished that for myself, and as I begin to graduate anew, I always wish that for you. Stay hungry, stay foolish.
My name is Rima and I'm going to recite The Poor Ghost by Christina Rossetti. Oh, whence do you come, my dear friend, to me, with your golden hair all fallen below your knee, and your face as white as snowdrops on the lea, and your voice as hollow as the hollow sea? And from the other world I come back to you, my locks are uncurled with dripping, drenching dew. You know the old wills, I know the new, but tomorrow you shall know this too. Oh, not tomorrow into the dark, I pray. Oh, not tomorrow, too soon to go away. Here I feel warm and well content and gay. Give me another year, another day. Am I so changed in a day and a night that my own only love shrinks from me with fright? Is fain to turn away to left or right and to cover up his eyes from the sight? Indeed, I love you, my chosen friend. I love you for life, but life has an end. Through sickness I was ready to tend, but death mars all which we cannot mend. Indeed, I love you yet. If you will stay where your bed is set, where I have planted a violet, which the wind waves, which the dew makes wet. Life is gone, and love too is gone. It was a reed that I leant upon. Never doubt I will leave you alone, and not wake you rattling bone with bone. And I went home alone to my bed, dug deep at the foot and deep at the head, roofed in with a loaf of lead, warm enough for the forgotten dead. But what did your tears
soaked through the clay, and why did your sobs wake me where I lay? I was away, far enough away. Let me sleep now till judgment day.